Hello everyone, my name is Mr. M. Today we're going to learn how to determine the center and the radius of a circle given the coordinates of a diameter of that circle. Let's go straight to the definition of diameter. It's a line segment whose endpoints lie on the circle and that passes through the center of the circle. This is the illustration of a diameter. Line segment AB is a diameter. Why? Because its endpoints are on the circle. You can also have multiple diameters here as long as the endpoints are on the circle. And another characteristic of diameter, it should pass through the center of the circle, and that center is halfway. When we say halfway, it's the midpoint. The center is the midpoint of that line segment, of that diameter. So how do you determine the center? By using the midpoint formula. Midpoint formula, or midpoint, equals, it's a coordinate x of 1 plus x of 2 divided by 2. So you add them up, divide by 2. It's the average. Also the y sub 1 plus y sub 2 divided by 2. Again, the average of the y coordinates. Where would you get the values of this x and y? From the coordinates of point A, which is one of the endpoints, and point B. Alright? Okay, now let's go straight to the model problem so that you can understand it better. It says the coordinates of the endpoints of a diameter of a circle are the coordinates -4, 0 and the coordinates 2, 4. Determine the center and the radius of the circle. Now notice that I copied the coordinates right here, A and B. By the way, you can use different letters, variables, it's up to you. Now, we are going to direct substitute them as long as we know which one is x sub 1 and y sub 1, x sub 2 and y sub 2. Notice I labeled them already so that I can easily show it to you. Now, this spot, it says here in the formula, x sub 1 plus x sub 2. X sub 1 is -4. Since we're substituting, we're going to put the parentheses around it. So x sub 2 is +2. Parentheses also. 0 for y sub 1. It says there, y sub 1 and y sub 2. 0 is for y sub 1. Y sub 2 is 4 inside the parentheses. Now let's do the math. The arithmetic. -4 plus 2 is -2, and then you divide it by 2, which is -1. 0 plus 4 0 plus 4 is 4 divided by 2, it's 2. So the coordinates -1, -2 is the midpoint of that line segment AB, which happens to be, again, as I have mentioned earlier, it's the center of that circle. So we're gonna just simply write -1, +2. That's the coordinate of the center. Now, how do you find the radius? The radius is found using the radius formula. I want you to check out the links below. I'm going to attach the lesson from where I discussed how to find the radius using a center and a point on the circle. To illustrate, using a center and a point on the circle, or it could be C and B or C and A, either or. Alright? So, actually in that video, I used the same numbers. Alright? And you will find that the radius is the square root of 13 units. There you have it. So the center of that circle, given these coordinates, are the coordinates -1, 2, and the radius is the square root of 13. Easy, right? Okay. As you will know, practice is the secret of math. So go ahead and find the center and the radius of the circle whose diameter have the endpoints -2, -1 and coordinates 2, 5. Alright, make sure you pause your video while you're doing it, and then once you're done, come back and check out your work. There you have it. I hope you got it right. Thank you for watching and learning with me. Be sure to click the links below for additional resources and worksheets so that you can practice more. Do not forget to subscribe and share this video. Please take care of yourself and each other.